How would you define art? When looking at the word art, many things come to mind, such as drawing, writing, painting, sculpturing, dancing, and even whatever this is. There's a lot more to that. To be honest, everything could be considered as art due to the fact that we now live in a world surrounded by art. However, how about graffiti? Is it considered as art or vandalism?
It depends on the context.
Mostly art, to be honest. Depending on, depending on where it is, it's mostly art, yeah.
Definitely art. Any way that people can express themselves, as long as it's not harming anyone, I say do it, yeah.
This is not art. This is just to be offensive.
We all have our own opinion on this topic, and we all have our reasons to why it should be legal or stay illegal. Granted, there are those who became well-known graffiti artists to the point that they are now well-paid professionals who do it for a living. But how known are they?
No, I don't. No. The Banksy did?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Banksy's the famous one, obviously. I probably should remember some from the different tours I've done in cities, but yeah, that would be the major ones.
Banksy usually bases his art around politics, using a lot of dark humour in his artwork, which is his way to show rebellions. Humour is a great tool that is used almost everywhere, in films, adverts, and in art, as it is a way to get viewers to remember the content, which is also the reason why a lot of people remember the name Banksy. But why do people do graffiti in the first place?
One day I'm a student, the next I'm working. I feel I'm being forced to do these things somehow. So through these sort of things, my art, I interpret it like stealing from time to time, a way of getting a little of my own back. That way the system isn't totally screwing me over. That's my message.
C'est cette petite prise de risque.
It's taking the risks, feeling like I'm not stuck in a rut, that I'm not losing my soul having to make a living. It's a conscious decision to live my life my way, not to be entirely dependent on the system, not just to be a brick in the wall.
De ne pas être totalement dépendant du système, de rester un peu un électron libre.
In other words and other opinions, graffiti is a way for people to escape society and feel free whilst creating art. Sort of what Banksy, Shepard Fairey, Stick, Mr. Brainwash, and etc. are doing. In other opinions, graffiti is pure art, a way to show expressions on how they feel and etc. A way for them to express their creativity through their art, where others can see it. Now, don't get me wrong, graffiti at times can be done and seen as vandalism, but you need to see the difference between vandalism and art. Vandalism, art. Vandalism, art. Vandalism, art. Now, this documentary wasn't created to change your views on graffiti, but instead opening your eyes and see clearly the difference between vandalism and art. Now, should graffiti be allowed?
I think there could be like spaces for it, and then it'll be alright. Yeah.
No, not completely legal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, think of, you only have to look at the Banksys of this world and look at every city. It adds something to the culture, definitely.
Now, would you consider graffiti art or vandalism?